It just for some reason gets me so engaged and interested, even though I've never learned to play chess well. I wouldn't know what to tell you. We are back for another Christian review of regular books, and today we are discussing Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. For those of you who haven't seen one of these videos before, here's how it's gonna go down. First, I do my regular review, what you know and love to expect from a book review, star rating, and my personal opinion. And then we get into the Christian review, and that's where you go over the basic pieces of a book that may or may not have a fellow believer or anyone wanting to read it. Now, I give all of my caveats, way more information, and any details you may need about these reviews at the video that's pinned at the top of the playlist. Or you should be able to click a box here somewhere. So go ahead and click on over there if you're wanting more details. However, if you're still here, I just want to remind you to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you can stay up to date on everything that's happening on this channel, because not only is it my Christian reviews of regular books, but we have me and my mom's podcast that comes out twice a month. Now let's go ahead and get into my regular. Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood is considered a YA romance, and I am about 50-50 on if I like YA or not. I've had great experiences and really terrible experiences when it comes to romance. I think it's not necessarily the author's fault when a YA romance doesn't work for me. It's the angst that comes with being a teenager that, like, I don't want to relive. I've already been there. I've done it. I've experienced it. I am now married with children, you know? So I don't want to be back in that dating angst of like young children. So sometimes it feels like a little much, but this book was nothing like that. I think Ali Hazelwood did a YA romance so well, to the point that I did not realize truly that it was all that YA. I felt like it was maybe more new adult, like we're talking early college years, than YA. On top of that, it really dealt with chess. And although Ali Hazelwood gives a caveat at the end of the book saying that she took a lot of liberties into making the story work along with the chess, I had a fantastic time. I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched The Queen's Gambit, but I absolutely love that show. I feel like it just was so well done. And I love any type of storyline that includes chess in a romantic setting. It just for some reason gets me so engaged and interested, even though I've never learned to play chess well. I wouldn't know what to tell you. However, I had a fantastic time reading this book, and I ultimately rated it 4.5 stars. One thing to remind you before we go on to my Christian review is that we don't want the conversation to end here. First, you can leave us a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts and opinions about this book, other books, or books you'd want me to review. Or if you're wanting to have a more independent conversation, you can also send us an email at hello@trokia.org. Now let's go ahead and get into my Christian review. Honestly, this book review is gonna be short and sweet because all of my categories are clean, clean, clean. There was no smut or spice. There was no explicit language. It was truly just a fun, easy to read fiction book. Now, I love a good romance like that where I can just enjoy the storyline, enjoy the character dynamics, enjoy the romance without worrying about having to skip past pages. And this book delivers in spades. If you are looking for the right age range, I would say this is probably great for anyone ages 14 and up, maybe 12 and up. Again, it's clean. There's nothing that you need to worry about. And so that is a total win. As always, if you're wanting to see what I'm reading and rating in real time, you can follow me on Goodreads. You can also find me on Instagram and on TikTok, and you can find all the links to stay in contact with me down below in the description box. Also, I do have my own YouTube channel where I do more of my day-to-day reading, so if you are just wanting to follow me along in any of those places, you can do so there. Again, just a reminder that we don't want the conversation to end here, so send us an email or leave a comment down below. And I cannot wait to see you on the next one.